Here we are back in Civilization Beyond Earth. Where we last left off, we executed the KPs, to be perfectly honest. First energy stores, share acumen with friends, not happening. And let me move the spy before I forget. The new one, let's toss him over to Freeland. Oh man, this will be the first time I've ever pulled off a level 4 sabotage, if it even works. 5 turns. Like, I honestly don't know what the consequences of this are going to be. If they know it's me, how badly it's going to infuriate them. And... oh good, I can see the tile improvements around the immediate city. This one, since it's burning, I don't think you can actually get anything from it, so I usually just toss it on, something like research or culture. Even industrial isn't that bad. Xenonova's not too much of a help here. Hypercore. I'm gonna still do it, I think. It's just I can't afford to do this in every single city, sadly. It's a really good way to run out of frac site. Pretty much guarantees I'm not going to build that. And I'm kind of tempted to go for the resurrection device. Xenodrome's worthless, Xenomalium's good. Yeah, let's crank out some wonders. Not exactly sure I'm going to get to Freeland yet. Okay, we don't have any favors to cash out.
تفضلا.
I think I might want to wait one more turn for my stuff to recover. Ultimately, I want to get over here because I can shoot over the ocean, I think. As for over here, we can continue cranking out generators and nodes. Like, the node gives more gold now, plus science, because I hit the breakpoint for supremacy. And I'm almost at 16, where ranged units will deal more damage. Going for the node here. Buy a tile. The node will come in handy here as a bit of a staging ground. Construct plantation.
Venga, volvámonos más ricos.
Go away. Right now I'm just hoping he has some frac site hidden somewhere. Otherwise, I definitely will not be fielding an angel.
The neurological activity of an individual on a computer. For all intents and purposes, the computer is that individual.
Right. So, for this one, depending on when exactly you get your xenofuel plant out, you can make the call whether the later the game, the more helpful the 1000 energy is, I guess, but I would rather get the energy in production. It will take something like 300 turns to actually get the equal amount of energy, but the production is just too valuable to turn around, I think. Or turn away. Plus, I should have quite a few xenomass places here and there, since I do have a dozen xenomass. Some of it might be in my slave states over here. Hyperconductor, that... I'm sorry, if it only moves 2 squares, it's not a recon unit. No, it's not. Let's go for science from arrays, but we're probably going to fill out the tech web this game since I have so damn much research power. I'm gonna miss you, man. Actually... Gonna move a tank over here so that I can take the place once it gets low enough.
I never cease to find beauty in the fact that even though we walk among the stars, we still hold them in awe.
Sublime. So with that, we get our passive bonus. Wait a second, nanothermite. Strategically speaking, that's pretty nice, just because it does boost my ranged power even more. It's toss up between that and cybernetics as for what would be the next best thing. Like, this will give me more supremacy, but I think I'd rather get the offensive power so that I can take stuff more quickly. How much longer till he gets there? Stupid executor. That's right, I'm also waiting for the one saber to arrive. Can upgrade this. But at long last, I'm finally gained to the point where I don't need the workers. Okay, Sabda has burned. And we're speeding towards level 16.
Nothing is too small. Nobody is insignificant. The biggest trees grow from the smallest seeds.
2 turns till sabotage. So let's work on our nanothermite in the meantime. Kinda wondering if I should build a lev tank. It'll take a while to arrive, sadly, which is the one drawback, I'd say. So slow. Wow, that's a lot of aliens. Sappers, I don't think they're collecting up there to party or anything. At this point, I think I would just be better off going for generators. worried about the dome for now. Where's the generator? Oh, outside the territory, so let's go over here and toss up a generator. Yeah, that's desert tile. I think the way the hypercore actually works is, since it gives you a large amount of science, it's kind of like a catch-up device in case you do fall behind. And in the event you get it...
Put a machine into motion by disengaging the brakes. Put humanity into motion by disengaging ideology that holds back its potential.
Okay, I kind of forgot my train of thought there. Can move after attacking. 40%. That 50% next to any unit is actually not too bad, but I kind of want the flat 30% attacking, if anything. Here we get the final level of the jets. One more intercept, or rebase cost no movement. If I were to build one at all, it'd be for interception purposes. Anyway, we are going to build Tundra tile. Can we build farms here, or might have to go buy a wall? I'm gonna toss up a dome. Okay, next turn we'll see if I can hit him from there. And then at long last we can start our war. Yeah, it's just outside my territory. And the bad part is I have to wait for a culture pop to get that. So it looks like there's a city here based on the way these borders are lined up. Luckily, since that's completely surrounded, it's going to burn pretty quickly. One bad part, though, is Magan has 94 defense. It's going to take a lot to take that down.
The fact that human beings were able to get to new worlds with the obtuse computer sciences of the seeding is simultaneously impressive and embarrassing.
You can see the sabotage failed. That's why normally I don't bother. It's just they're so rare and they can so easily backfire. Or in this case, fail to do anything at all. No, that one's not an option. Cell Cradle, maybe. Let's go for a Nano Pasture. Gonna go for the +1 visibility here. I don't think it really matters. It's just... Okay. Oh, come on. I was just there. Okay, we have some copper. Let's go over here. Probably not going to build any carvers, but we'll have the option should we need them. This is a grassland hill. We'll toss a mine there. Wait a second. I actually want to move him over there. Level 17 just enables your victory condition, the Emancipation Gate. Not really in any rush to do that because I wanted to win this game through war. Not getting caught, I'm heading your way next. See you soon. Keep one eye open when you sleep at night, etc., etc. Thinking he suspects something.
Advocates of maneuver warfare must not fall into the trap of loving maneuver for its own sake.
And I don't think it really matters what I get from this point out. Oh, we have one more supremacy thing to grab. So, can I shoot? Damn it. So, all that waiting was for nothing.
So do.
Okay, if you're
Come,
concerned, let's
speak
discuss,
and
or
speak.
not discuss, let's demand.
Fadlan, proceed.
Give me all of your science.
No, Jiran.
Well, we gave him the chance. Actually, do I want to keep this place? Silica, fruit, a ton of xenomass. I'll get some titanium. Some reslin. Thing is, I'm not really pressed for any of these things, really. Worst come to worst, I can always just drop my own city later. Let's sink that one. And that one. Now it's gonna take me some time to get up there. Okay, he actually has something over there. Let's pillage this, shoot this. Okay, now I have visibility. I'm gonna go for the guy that might kill me before I can kill him. Apostle can sit where it's at. If anything else, I can just blame him for the death of Ada Blue. So he had this coming. Share the same affinity. Declared war on guys we had cooperation agreements with. That timed out. They condemned us. They think we're warmongers. So apparently her eyes still work in her old age. Okay, the Carver upgrade. That's the only possible thing. A settler. Yeah, the ambassador's in bad shape. It might die here. It's dead. station. So I don't think I actually have a city that can access that, even if I did have the available trade routes. 20% next to an adjacent ally, 30% when attacking, that's the best one so far, 50% when attacking fortified. We're going True Carver, even though I'm not going to use this thing. And I think that's kind of it, unless I go for the units in the other affinities. Industrial, because why not? Gonna burn it. I just don't see any tactical use for it. Yeah, I didn't mean to move that one. I wanted to move this one. So, we get to wipe out his obsolete units. That's only 3 petroleums. Oh, wait, no. How much is here? Okay, I think I want to keep the city just for its petroleum. So, yes, my health has gone severely negative, but it's not the end of the world yet. Then again, it might be the end of our buddy, the African Union's world. I'm actually going to move closer. Gain position to siege Central in the near future. No, wait, I want this one on the hill. Cancel that. How did this... Maybe this is the worker that was generated by the Gene Vault? I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna work my way over to you, you old bat. See who that is. I imagine it might be Hutama, but I'll be able to see if the icon ever updates. As for this place, they can't really do anything just because they don't have a melee unit to take the city.
Culture and fashion are racked by pointless ideological wars. Whichever ideology wins immediately becomes cliché. It is inevitable that we will become part of this new world, because you cannot participate in a system without being complicit in it.
And since I can't get more than 1 tech per turn, +1 orbital strike range. We have to wait for eugenics next turn. So we can go for the enhanced military units. We'll get the next synergy bonus with the next culture, I believe. This one, just work on social development. Kinda hoping the aliens might pick off his colonist if he goes up there. And in the end, it looks like I may not actually need this executor. Wow, that's a lot of dragons. Damn, how many are over here? Aha. So I'm probably gonna have to declare war on Hutama relatively soon. Gonna have to split my military. One side's gonna have to come up here, the other side over towards ARC. Meantime, we'll do that. Can't really think of anything, so let's just toss out some random maglev. It's all free anyway. Still don't have this territory. I am a little bit concerned about how I'm gonna get Magan, to be completely honest. There's no Fraxite over here. If not for the whole part about it being a capital, I probably would have just ignored it. You can see how infected the alien units are in this late in the game.
The secret to being happy is to delight in the absurd, repress the irritating, and keep good wine close at hand.
The wine being the important part.
Is binary. There is one, positive, yes, light, the machine, progress, upgrade, holism, independence, eternity. And there is the opposite of these, which is anathema.
Damnation. So I want to start growing tall, I think, so for once I'll be moving away from health. But pretty much at this part it doesn't matter what I go for. There's our city. That will not reach the Fraxite anytime soon, sadly. Oh, I can shoot twice. I forgot all about that. So I don't remember if I've killed Siege Worm yet, but I have now. Aha! Our buddy was holding out on us. If I'm keeping this, why am I not upgrading the floatstone yet? Wonder how many of you were saying the same thing. There's generator. Oh, I can push the G key if I ever remember. Row 2 cancelled. You know what, let's push him all the way up here. Let's try to create the mag rail in 2 places. As for this one... Ooh, he uses level up. Well, I think this is going to be the end of his navy. Veterancy gained. Bang and bang. Like, I don't really see much of a point saying central since I'm going to be shooting up the place relatively soon. And is there any in my plan? No. Yeah, just sit in headquarters, I don't care. Let's make Utama nervous. Gonna need a tank up here, though. No, that's not worth it. Until I build something for a tundra out here, I think I'm just going to work on the other tiles. Terravault. Or Soma Distillery, both have their merits. I think I'm going to Terravault, though. I'd rather get more and more culture out. Almost at the point where I can get a policy every... damn it. 10 turns. I'm gonna pick up a couple of units here since I definitely have the gold.
I went to depart this world. I stood at the threshold. I heard. Do not leave. We need you. I returned, by compassion moved. The only reason you are here is because a committee picked who to send. Ponder why they chose you instead of their own self-interest.
Maybe because sending you was part of their self-interest. Eh? You think about that, ARC? I didn't think so. Petrochemical plant. Not sure why I haven't gotten this sooner. Probably because I was working on that damned resurrection device. Need to wait for a couple of these cities to burn down before I can actually really benefit from it, though. Yeah, they can sit there. We'll heal up a bit. And we just need to keep... Damn it, I forgot to buy the stuff. Just need to keep cutting into Magan. Intruder alert. It's still that worker roaming around.
What is best for the shareholders of the American Reclamation Corporation? That's what's best for you.
And that's the line of thinking why I don't trust anything the ARC ever says. Anyway. Not going to bother with that. We came here for... Can't really afford an angel, but we can get another saber, I think. True saber. And a tank. Actually, I'd rather go production, I think, from boreholes. Kind of curious to build that, just see what the Rocktopus looks like. I'm not actually going to keep that one. I don't have any manufactories anywhere to actually take advantage of it, so there's no point even doing it. Hey, there's the Xenoscape that I have yet to get. I can actually do a number on the Krakens. We do have comparable power, though, so it's probably more of an element of surprise type deal. He has a lot of jets here. I don't know what he called me, but those are fighting words. Wow. This thing did... I can't believe it went down that fast. I truly was not anticipating that. we'll start tossing up some mag rail. Route 2 cancelled. And go here. And if not for the master control wonder, all these workers probably would have bankrupted me just with them alone. So pretty soon Janelli is going to fall. Sapper's Ayan is still going to contribute sharply to my lack of health. And things are going to get pretty bad when we take Magan. But it's going to fall this turn.
This is demonstrated by taking any set of arbitrary dimensional fields and describing them axiomatically. The proof is trivial and left to the student.
Actually, in this case, I'd want the saber to shoot it just for EXP purposes. And Magan goes down. So, Magnum. And we're at -6. Just grabbing a random tech. At this point, it truly doesn't matter what I build. Or research. Odds are I'm just gonna torch this sucker. 6 petroleum, that is not enough to save its life. Yeah, so that's how I'm getting these workers. It's the gene vault. Hope this isn't in front of yours, Reggie. Now, how do I get down to Liqueur? Man, I'm gonna need a lot of land units this game. I'm going to pick up a boat here. I'm trying to remember what exactly they're called now. Vindicators? Yeah. Due to the position of this place, I can definitely do a little bit of damage to Central, Vanguard, etc. Now that I think about it, it could have been ARC that actually did all the damage to add a blue. Oh well. 2 and 2, that's not really worth settling up here.
John Henry pulled out 2 5-pound nano oscillators, one for each side of the fort. They shook and shook, the earth trembling everywhere. Half an hour later, John Henry had shook himself up a mountain, while the industrial engineers had only managed a tiny hill.
So, you might remember a different version of that story. To get the gist of it, you can research the Steel achievement in Civ 5.
The arc of civilization stretches from the Indus and Mesopotamia to the edge of this world in a strong and unbroken line.
And I'm just grabbing a bunch of random stuff so that I don't have to keep coming back here. These are the only ones that actually have some real costs, it looks like. As for this place, since it's in the process of burning, social development. Oh, he has that one thing that gives it a bonus if there's no allies nearby. Okay. I can walk over the ice, so I'm gonna do so. This one needs to get the hell out. And I may have to... Oh, wait. No, I do have the mine there. I may have to come back and wipe out this place just so I can get the frac site that's here. Since I'm actually completely out. Armor sales, he suffers less damage, that's not something I'm looking for. Organ printer. Mantle, no. Microbial mine. Field reactor, that sounds fun. Field reactor. This needs to heal. And I want to get that as close to Magan as possible because I can start sieging it from there. Where are all these dragons coming from? And I'm gonna toss out another Vindicator, I think. And we should be good to start raising hell over there. Titanium is not in my territory just yet. And I don't trust the bug, so I'm gonna shoot it. I don't know if tossing a mag rail on here will stop anything else from respawning, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Meantime, I'm gonna move this guy over here. I really don't want to automate this because it could do all sorts of weird crap. Tossing up a farm. And he's trying to get back his slum of a city. Kind of wonder if I could pick up more workers just by continuously retaking it. Gonna pull one of my boats back.
If the planet didn't want to be tapped, then why is it made out of fuel?
And that's Utama for you. Ooh, Siege Worm again. Yep, he's gonna have to die. I'll leave it be for now. And the last part of this video, I'd like to be taking Thabo, but it's just in a bit of an awkward spot. Gonna fall back a step. We need to see if we can find a way over to France. That's Brazil, so we don't have to worry about them just yet. Have to make a move on Dao Ming sooner rather than later. How's my health here? And I just noticed I'm not using one of the trade routes. So let's grab a vessel and fix that. Generator node. It doesn't really matter what I put here. Generator. LOD has the mem twerk. Meme twerk, maybe? Not sure how that's supposed to be pronounced. And I may be best killing that one Crusader unit, whatever it's called, by just killing it inside the city by taking the city back. He's got a lot of Air Force units. Wow.
It frustrates me that people are still surprised when this new planet reacts violently to the presence of an off-world species with its own agenda.
That's surprisingly altruistic for Dao Ming. this one needs to land here, I think. Wait a second. This one needs to keep coming this way. Okay, I have two options. Fort Barca for a ton of energy, or Hakima for a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. I think I'm going to Fort Barca. I think I can shoot that next turn. Things I go through just to pick off a single city and drive the African Union into annihilation. Fence should keep him at bay, him being the siege worm. Veterancy gained. Oh. Yeah, that's kind of it for my workers. Been collecting them for so long that sooner or later they would run out. Yeah, you can't farm workers that way, it seems. His Vipers should not be able to get up here in time, and if he's laying into Fort Barca... Whoa! Okay, I'm changing gears here. Going to pick off the guy on Fort Barca right off the bat, so that that city-state is safe and I can continue trading with it.
Aurochs used to kill our ancestors until we bred the cow. Wolves hunted us until we bred the dog. Someday the life of this world will come at our call and carry our children upon their backs. If we don't focus on living on this world, right now, with the people that are here, then we are guilty of slothful spirits and passive wills.
So he's kind of given up on taking his city back. Without a melee unit around, they can't retake that, so I'm going to just heal up in the meantime. And let's see what the French territory is like. While I wait to declare war, I can do some reconnaissance still. Okay, we can boost our health even more. Planetarium. Molecular forge. I think I'm just gonna go for another field reactor. And I need something to kill that damned siege worm. So let's drop a love tank on it. But here we go. The moment we've been waiting for.
Our children cry, our widows weep.
Yeah, there isn't much of a retort to that. So we're gonna just go ahead and scorch that. And now I need to get the saber up here. So this is gonna be the last turn before the break. We'll leave that one there, that one there, that one there. Oh, there's nothing to be found, I guess. Let's put some mag rail going up here. Another worker. Okay, I definitely have more than I can possibly use. I'm gonna have to start deleting them. Okay. Yeah, you can keep shooting it, but it doesn't matter. Okay, he has a city over there that I'm gonna have to pick off. But it looks like he is not on good terms with
All
the
opposing
aliens.
forces start to resemble each other as conflict continues.
Sublime. That's a bit surprising since he's a purity guy. Anyway, we're going to go right here. I'm gonna shoot it this turn before I forget, so that I think the worm can only move one space. I just gotta keep laying into it because you can see it's gonna take 5 shots to kill. But otherwise, we can put the break here and pick up here next time. So until then, well, also to hint at what's coming next time, we're starting to move west. A few of my units are heading north, so Hutama's going to be getting it next time. The declaration's already been sent. And then the only person who's caught between a rock and a hard place would be the ARC, which is between me and Brasilia. Then I have to cut through them to reach Pac, and Franco-Iberia may be the final target because I have to find a way over here before I can actually kill them. Kind of ties into the whole thing that's said when you get the Panopticon. You kind of have to see the enemy to be able to kill them. And of course, if anyone would find a way to avoid that, it would be the French, wouldn't it? But anyway, that's it for now. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.